go ahead and hoop some tearaway stabilizer. The next thing you're going to do is run the placement and outline, which is color stop 1. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your zipper. This is an 8-inch zipper, number 3, and you're going to center it in the center of this box here. It should look something like this. And you're going to go ahead and run the next color stop, which will tack down the zipper tape. It will look like this, and the next step is to add this little top exterior piece here. I'm just using a scrap of material, and I'm going to butt it right up against the zipper and go run that next color stop. The next step is the bottom half. You're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing, butt the material up to the zipper and run the colors. Once you're done with the exterior front being tacked down, it's time for any sort of design on the front. This one has this design on the front, so I'm going to go ahead and run that now. Once you have all of your design done, it's time for the top lining piece. So you're going to take your hoop and flip it over. I'm going to be using this as my lining. This is approximately an 8x3. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it, you're going to put it right side down, and you're going to line it up with this top line right here. It should look something like this. I just used some tape to hold it down. Now you're going to go ahead and put it on your machine and run the next color stop, which is going to tack it down. Once that is done, you're going to go ahead and flip it upward. It should look something like this. The pretty side is now facing out. The next step is going to tack it down right here. As you can see, it tacked it down, and then I went ahead and ran the next color step, which tacked down this entire section. So now we have a full completed top section. Now we're going to start on the bottom half. So you're going to flip the hoop over. You're going to line it up with this line right here and tape it down. It should look a little something like this. It's okay to go past the line a little bit. It actually just helps make sure that you're catching your material. Now you'll see it tacked it down. You're going to do the same thing you did on the front half, and you're going to take this and flip it down so the pretty side is facing out. It'll look like that. You can go ahead and run the next color stop, which is going to tack it down right here. The next one that I'm running looks like this. It's going to tack down the entire bottom half. The next step is going to run the placement stitches for your little tabs. I'm not going to add tabs to this bag because it is the 5x7, so I'm going to skip that and go to the next, which is going to tack down the entire front piece here. You should now have a completed front lined piece. Now we're going to go ahead, flip the hoop over, add the backing exterior on top of this. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your zipper, move it into the center. I've done that, and I have gone ahead and taped it down so it doesn't move. Now I'm going to take my exterior piece. It's this piece right here. Make sure it's big enough to cover your entire project, and put it right side to right side, just like this. Make sure it's covering everything. You can go ahead and run the color stop to stitch it down. The front side of your hoop should now look like this. It's completely sealed. Now you're going to take it, flip it over, and we're going to do the lining. You're going to make sure that you have a lining piece that is big enough to cover your entire project. And you're going to put it pretty side to pretty side, just like this. Tape it down. The color stop is going to run, and it's going to seal up everything, but leave a small opening for turning. Go ahead and tape it down and run it now. You can see here that there is a section that has no stitching, and that is what we're looking for. You can go ahead and remove your project from the hoop and cut it out. Make sure to leave little tabs on the end to turn. Once you cut it out, I left the little tabs like this. There's an opening. You're going to take it and flip the whole thing right side up. Once you flip it, you'll have something that looks like this. Now you could go ahead and push your tabs inside and seal it up. The next thing you're going to do is remove this tearaway right here. Once you remove the tearaway, you can go ahead and pick up any little bits, seal off any little strings, and flip it again. Once you flip it for the second time, you'll have your exterior on both sides and your zipper and your lining. Your bag is now done.